here in Lord Jagannath Temple at Hojkas, New Delhi. We have our writer Santanu Mishra, who has written a book, Attacks and Robberies on Shree Mandira. Mr. Mishra, will you please tell us that what inspired you writing this book?
I am inspired to write this book because I want to project our Odisha, which was a unified kingdom of Kalinga, Utkala and Kosala in international arena, and I want to show how we are progressive and how we are wealthy and being robbed, being betrayed by foreigners. We are now poor.
What is the basis of, based on what you have written this book?
I have recovered the history and holy and trained up religion and that is condition of the Odishan heart. That's all.
How far is it, the truthfulness in so far as the Lord Jagannath culture is concerned? What is the authenticity of this book?
Sir, first I want to object that word Lord. Jagannath is not Lord of the universe. He is the supreme God. Lord is a very short word and it is for the kings of or king's family of Britishers. So I don't believe on that very word Lord. And another that's what you asked.
Will you please tell that how far it is acclaimed by any other readers? Have you anybody told you about this book?
I was the guide of this book in Odia format, and now it is in English format, and it is based on Mandira and Mirjanathan and so many historians, even the documents of the Mughal period, and that is Chakra Puthi and Noyan Chakra and so many documents, and I have referred the Odishan said poets also and Panchasaka what they have told and what is their feeling, emotional feeling and religious feeling, and sometimes I have portrayed the topography to justify and assess something out of that.
No, I was just asking that what was the response in so far as the Odia book is concerned? How many persons have acclaimed or is being purchased?
I am sorry, sir. We the Odia people, we have forgotten to read at least our culture.
No, what was the response? Did the people ever accepted this book?
Now this is released to the press.
No, in so far as the Odia book is concerned.
Odia book is all right.
How is the response? How is the response?
It's good.
But you were satisfied by writing this book?
Writing this English book?
Yes. No, not in English book, in Odia.
Odia book that was written by Dr. Surendra Mishra and I was the guide. And then it was translated to Hindi and again it is revised and more research is done and more authenticity documents have been projected here. So this book is more authentic than that of others. And so far the world is concerned that this is the first book based on the attacks and robberies, on the attacks of the temples. And it is the highest time of attack, that is 18 times, just more than that of Somnath temple. It is the highest in the world.
What is your, suggestion to your writers or to the readers or the person those who will purchase the book? What is your suggestion about this book?
My suggestion is that they must go through a deep study and to have a good research to know their past.
Thank you. Today it is 29th of November 2011. We are having Mr. Santanu Mishra. Today the book is being released by him here in Jagannath Temple, Hojkas, and we wish him for a very better for this book written by him, Attacks and Robberies on Shree Mandira. Thank you. insofar as this book Attacks and Robberies on Shree Mandir, the book is being designed and organized by Mr. Prasanth Kumar Mahakud. Mr. Mahakud, will you please tell us about this, what about your feeling about insofar as the release of book is concerned?
This book is carries the attacks and robberies regarding the Shree Mandir as well the real history of the books, which is not recorded in real worlds. So a lot of misconceptions about the robberies and attacks on the Shree Mandiras, but it is expected that around 18 times attacks has been taken. Only 15 times authentic document has been get. So accordingly we have mentioned around 15 attacks only. Okay, from if we study details about the attacks, then we have clear idea how different in due course of times how the different peoples are attacked and take the different precious materials from the Shree Mandira, and how the princess and the rajas of Odisha are try to protect the Jagannath and the Jagannath temples from these robberies and all these things. And if you go through the books very carefully, and sometimes you also get tears that how these people are get sacrificed, giving sacrifice for the save the Lord Jagannath, the God of the worlds.
Okay, insofar as the Lord Jagannath culture is concerned, why did you feel like to come and release here in Delhi?
Actually, this is an English version books. Okay. So we want to protect throughout the world. Okay, if we consider on the in Odisha, then we may not get so much mileage. So we are planning to give the highlights about the Shree Mandiras and the different part of the Shree Mandir in all the worlds, so that people can aware about how people are struggling to save Lord Jagannath from the different times, from the robberies and the attacks of the different times because of the Javanas, or the Moghalas, and the different South Indian peoples like this.
But after this independence and after a lot of development, are you still apprehensive about any attack in future on Jagannath and Lord Jagannath culture?
Actually, it is a very critical question. So I hope so. Now the situation may not be permitted for these things.
Anyway, how you will number this book as out of 10 insofar as a purchaser of this book is concerned?
So myself, I will give you 9.
Okay, and what is the price of this book?
The price of this book is 350 in Indian currency.
And where all these books are available? Is it available in Delhi also?
Also, we are actually going to appointment distributor at Delhi. Okay, we are giving the email IDs. They can book that books on the online, and we can set for the postal the values of the book.
Online, if one has to purchase this book, how we will purchase?
So we can, as per the quantity, we can give it from single to or any.
No, where you will contact?
We are given the email IDs of our trust. They can directly contact through their email IDs. So we will contact them and we can send the book in their address.
All right. Thank you.
Thanks.